Most people believe that starting $1 million business requires a complex strategy, a perfect logo, and months of market research. But in reality, these things are often just sophisticated forms of procrastination. We call it productive procrastination, the act of doing everything except the one thing that actually matters. What if the secret to a successful business isn't a better plan, but a shorter deadline? What if you could validate your entire future career in just 48 hours? Today, we are deconstructing $1 Million Weekend by Noah Kagan. To understand the psychological frameworks of the start and how to build the rejection muscle necessary for wealth. Noah Kagan was employee year-to-date number 30 at Facebook and number 4 at Mint. He has spent decades observing why some entrepreneurs fly while others never leave the runway. His core thesis is simple: business is a skill, and like any skill, it is learned through high-frequency practice, not passive study. The $1 Million Weekend isn't about working until you burn out. It's about a radical shift from how to now. The biggest barrier to entry isn't lack of capital, it's the fear of being bad. Kagan introduces the law of 100. Before you judge your success, before you pivot and before you quit, you must commit to 100 units of action. Whether it's 100 sales calls, 100 emails, or 100 content pieces. Why it works psychologically. Our brains are wired to avoid the pain of rejection. By focusing on the outcome, every no feels like a failure. By focusing on the process, reaching 100 asks, a no is simply a data point on the way to your goal. Consider Mark. Mark spends 6 months building a website and printing business cards for a high-end dog grooming service. He launches, gets 0 customers, and quits, devastated. Now consider Sarah. Sarah uses the law of 100. She walks into 100 local pet stores or emails 100 dog owners before she even has a website. By the 20th no, she realizes people don't want grooming, they want mobile pet sitting. She pivots instantly because she isn't married to her initial plan. If you're finding these mental models helpful, consider liking this video. It helps the algorithm find more people who are ready to stop planning. The most powerful exercise in the book is the coffee challenge. It's simple. Go to a coffee shop, order a drink, and ask for a 10% discount. Don't give a reason, just ask. Most people find this terrifying. Your heart rate spikes, your palms sweat. This is your lizard brain trying to protect you from social exclusion. But when you ask, and the barista says no, or surprisingly yes, you realize the world didn't end. In business, the person who can handle rejection wins. By intentionally seeking a no in a low-stakes environment, you desensitize yourself. You are training your nervous system to stay calm under pressure. Noah Kagan insists on a no-spend rule for validation. If you can't get someone to give you money before you build, it shouldn't exist. Real-world application. 1. The ask. Find 3 people. 2. The offer. Describe solution. 3. The transaction. Ask for payment. If they say ready, it's a no. If credit card, it's a yes. Psychological framework. We often use building as a shield to avoid rejection. True entrepreneurs skip the shield and go straight to the vulnerability of the ask. Here is your exercise for this weekend. Saturday, 9 a.m. Identify one problem. Saturday, 12 p.m. Find where those people hang out, online or local shops. Sunday, 10 a.m. Create a pre-sale offer. Sunday, 5 p.m. Ask for the sale. The lesson is that business is about being a practitioner. Speed plus volume. Wealth is the byproduct of the volume of your asks and the speed of your iterations. Which idea challenged your mindset most? Coffee challenge or law of 100? Comment below. Read the full book. Link in description. Like and subscribe for more deep insights.